Yo, what's up, peoples? Mood616 here, back with another video, and this is going to be shelf number 4 of my DVD horror collection. So let's get right into this. First up is Dead Tone. This is like a modern slasher, presented by Flavor Flav up in the corner there. You can see that. Kind of random. Not a bad film. I think some of the characters make some really stupid decisions in this one, but overall it wasn't too bad, actually. I think the body count was pretty high in that one. Stephen King's The Dead Zone with Christopher Walken. Fantastic film. Love that one. The Arrow release of Deadly Blessing by Wes Craven is a really cool release. Yeah, I picked this up right when they released it because, yeah, it was Deadly Blessing, and of course Scream Factory went and released the Blu-ray, so that was cool. I had to pick up that one too. Deadly Ends. This movie's fucking disgusting, man. Wow. I would recommend people see this one because, yeah, this one made me gag a few times. I will not lie. It was nasty. Not a bad film, though. Next up is The Deadly Spawn. I love this creature feature. I think it's fantastic. Next up is George Romero Presents Dead Time Stories Volume 1. I have yet to actually watch that one and this one, Volume 2. I still haven't gotten around to it. I've heard they're just absolutely terrible. That's what's kind of deferring me from watching those. Death of Lantern. This was released by Warlock Video. Shot on video, just cheesy shit. Fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Death Proof. Very fucking awesome film. I love that movie. Death Ship, very enjoyable film. Death Stop Holocaust. I thought this movie was pretty fucking decent, actually. It's by Justin Russell directed this movie. Yeah, you know, it wasn't actually that bad. I kind of enjoyed it. Death Tunnel. Yet to get around to watching that one. Also, sorry, I'm kind of sitting on a chair here. The Deaths of Ian Stone. I reviewed this when I did my After Dark Horror Fest. I can't remember what year this was from, but I thought this movie was really cool, really well done, very kind of interesting story, different, very enjoyable though. Decadent Evil 1 and 2, this is from Full Moon, very enjoyable, fun, cheesy films. Demonia, this is a Lucho Fulci film. It's not overly that great, but you know, this one isn't as bad as some people make it out to be. I thought it was decent. Lamberto Bava's Demons, classic. I could watch this fucking movie every single day. I love it. And with the sequel, I love the sequel with a fucking passion. So great. And yeah, I put this one right here. It's Demons 3, The Org. Yeah, it's not part of the Demons series. I don't know why it was released over here as Demons 3. The Dentist with Corbin Bernstein. Fantastic film. Absolutely love The Dentist. I think it's great. The Dentist 2, again, very enjoyable. I really wish there was a third one because these movies were a hit with me. Double feature here with Deranged and Motel Hell. Deranged on this Midnight Movies double feature is cut. Motel Hell is fantastic. I need to pick up that Arrow Blu-ray release sometime. The Descent, fantastic film. Everybody knows that one. Destined to be Ingested. I reviewed this on the Fright Tube. Sorry, I'm just going to move back here. Reviewed this on the Fright Tube, and it was absolutely horrible. I could barely find anything that was redeemable about this one. It was just shit. Just pure shit. Detention. You know what? I really, really enjoyed this movie. I know this one is very hit and miss with people. I love the pace of this film. I thought it was just so fast and quick and quirky. I thought the comedy worked. I love the references to, like, you know, the certain years and stuff. I thought it was fantastic. But I love throwback stuff, and I thought it was very well done. Devil Doll. The Devil's Rejects, of course, classic. I think it's great. The Devil's Rock. This is one of my favorite films of the last few years. I think this movie's fantastic. Very, very well done. Devil's Seed, I have not watched that one yet. Devour, you know what, this movie isn't too bad. I thought it was decent enough. Diagnosis Death, another film that I thought was okay. Yeah, I don't know, it's a horror comedy. It's okay, it's not that great though. Diary of the Dead, Romero's shot on or found footage zombie film. It's not bad. It kind of grows on me. Die and Let Live. This is a very low budget zombie comedy that actually really does work. It's pretty funny. I would recommend this one. I thought it was pretty good. Diabolical. This is another movie released on Warlock Video. Another shot on video piece of shit, but it's just fucking fantastic. If you like shot on video stuff, I highly recommend that. Die Monster Die, Boris Karloff film. I think this movie is fantastic. Lamberto Bava's Dinner with a Vampire. I have yet to watch this one because I am going to be doing a Lamberto Bava theme week coming up soon, so that's going to be one of the films. Little inside scoop there for people that are watching this video. Dino Shark. Oh my god. It's enjoyable. Honestly, it's kind of enjoyable. The Disco Exorcist. Just a very, very fun film. Very fun film from Richard Griffin. He also directed None of That. I thought None of That was okay. This movie was a lot better in my opinion. Yeah. Disturbia, take on Rear Window. Holy shit, I can't talk. Disturbing Behavior with Katie Holmes, Nick Stahl, James Marsden. You know what? It's not a bad film for like a TV kind of horror thriller deal. Not too bad. I didn't mind it. Doghouse, yet again another zomcom. This movie fucking made me laugh so hard. I thought it was very enjoyable. It's one of these IFC midnight films, but I recommend it. I thought it was pretty fun. Dr. Blood's Coffin. This is some really, really cheesy shit. It's pretty enjoyable. Dog Soldiers. Everybody knows this one. Very cool werewolf film. Doll Graveyard. Very fun Charles Band film, of course, from Full Moon. Once again, Charles Band film Dolls. I think this movie's classic. I think it's fantastic. One of the best doll movies ever made, if not the best one. And then going on the opposite spectrum, Dolly Dearest. Now this movie has its moments, but it's not really that great. It's still worth the watch, but it's nothing spectacular. I picked up this movie specifically because of the name of it, Donkey Punch. It's so fucking silly, but it does have its moments. It's not as bad as people are making it out to be. Don't Go in the House. This is released by Shriek Show. Fantastic film. I love this movie. I think it's great. Definitely a must own. Don't Go in the Woods, I believe was... Sorry, I'm just gonna move back here. Don't Go in the Woods was, I think, one of the very first films I reviewed on my 81 series. It's such a bizarre film. It has no plot, but, you know, it's enjoyable. I know some people don't like it, but I think it's okay. Don't Look in the Basement. Very enjoyable film. Love that one. Don't Go Near the Park. This was another film I did on the 81 series. Fucking bizarre film featuring Lena Quigley in this one. It's weird. Don't Open Till Christmas. Fantastic Christmas horror film. I love this film. It's bizarre. It's kind of poorly made because it was done by different directors, but still enjoyable. Doomsday. Door into Darkness. This is it was like a short mini kind of series deal. It's got 4 different episodes, directed by Luigi Cozzi, Dario Argento, Robert something, and Mario. Italian directors. Very enjoyable. I think Argento's The Tram was the best one on there. So, but yeah, definitely worth owning on my communications there. Door into Silence. This is, I believe, the last Fulci film that was released by Severin here. It's not really that great, to be honest. Do you like Hitchcock? I think this is an underrated Argento film. I really enjoy this film, to be honest. The original Bela Lugosi's Dracula, classic. The 1992 Dracula film with Gary Oldman and Anthony Hopkins. Very enjoyable film. Nick Bach's film Dracula vs. the Ninja on the Moon. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Drag Me to Hell. Enjoyable Sam Raimi film. I think it's pretty good. Dream Home. This movie's a piece of shit. Dread. This is part of the After Dark Horror Fest films. Very, very cool film. I really enjoyed that one. Dream Maniac. The transfer on these Full Moon Grindhouse collections are hit and miss, but this one is actually... I kind of enjoyed this movie, to be honest. I thought it was pretty decent. Dressed to Kill, I find this movie to be a little overrated. I don't think it's really that great, kind of predictable, but it's not bad for De Palma. The Driller Killer is just a cheap copy of this. I've got the 2-disc special edition I got actually from Donnie Cinemaniac 77. Thank you once again, Donnie, for watching this. Very cool edition. I Drink Your Blood. Fucking fantastic film. It's so disgusting. It just makes me gag too. Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death. Kind of a shitty movie, but not too bad. Drive-In Horror Show. I just actually reviewed this one on the Fright Tube for Anthology Week. Really enjoyed it. Got 5 pretty cool stories in it. Drive-In Massacre. Not a bad film. Shitty transfer though. Dropping Evil. This is a really fucking weird film, man. Just bizarre plot, but highly enjoyable. Very cool art on it. I really enjoyed it. From Dusk Till Dawn, the classic film. Excuse me while I move back here again. Sorry for all the loud noises. Of course, I have Dusk Till Dawn till 2 and 3, but I have a bunch of movies that aren't in the collection, so you will not be seeing that on the shelf. Dylan Dog, Rise of the Dead of the Night. You know what? It wasn't the worst thing I ever seen. Not the best either. Dustin Mills' Easter Casket. I love this movie. I thought it was great. I like all Dustin Mills stuff. Tobe Hooper's Eaten Alive. Fantastic movie. I think this is pretty much one of Tobe Hooper's best films. Just fantastic. Very enjoyable film. Umberto Lenzi's Eaten Alive. Cannibal film. Yeah, good. Eden Lake. What can I say about Eden Lake? Very kind of disturbing story, but highly enjoyable. I love the end of this movie. It's great. Eden Log, I've yet to check that out. Ed Gein with Kane Hodder and Michael Berryman. Yeah, I think I got to revisit this one. I can't remember it that well. Effects, this has got Tom Savini in it. This movie was made in like 1980. It wasn't even released until like the 2000s or whatever. It's not bad. It's about like this director that's, you know, really killing people off in his film, you know, to get real effects and stuff. You know, it's not bad. I might want to rewatch that one. I wasn't overly impressed with it at first. The Elephant Man, classic David Lynch. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, this classic fucking Elvira. Double feature, movie macabre, Night of the Living Dead, I Eat Your Skin. Got multiple editions of those movies. Where am I here? End of the Line. Now this is a really, really fucking cool kind of religious type subway fucking creature. This is a cool movie, man. Really, really enjoyed that film. The Entity, fantastic. Did this one in the 81 series also. If you've never seen The Entity, definitely check that out. It's fantastic. Epitaph. This is a Asian... I can't remember if it's... No, I think... Yeah, I don't know exactly where it's from. This is not a bad film. It's a little slow, but it's okay. Eraserhead, classic David Lynch again. Joe D'Amato's Erotic Nights of the Living Dead. This is the explicit uncut version, so this has all the porn scenes, and this is basically a zombie porno film. You know what? I like it. I enjoy it. Lucio Fulci's The Exorcist. The Eroticist. Oh my god, I can't talk. The Eroticist is not really a horror film, but it's, you know, it's got its sleazy moments in there, so I put it in here. Escape from New York, classic Carpenter. Escape from LA, classic Carpenter. Event Horizon, more of a sci-fi film, but very enjoyable film with Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne. Sorry, moving back here again. Evil Bong. Full Moon, Cheese, very, very enjoyable. Love this movie, actually. Yeah, loved it. Evil Bong 2. Now, I've heard from some people that didn't really like this movie. I actually really enjoyed this one. I thought it was fucking cheesy fun, man. It had me laughing. The Evil Dead, classic. Evil Dead 2, classic. Evil Dead Trap. Now, these movies I find that are a little hit and miss with people, too. I find Evil Dead Trap is kind of a mood movie with me. Sometimes I'm not really into it, but I find it pretty enjoyable, though. And then Evil Dead Trap 2, which was released on Unearthed Films. Yeah, I like the first one more than the second one. Evil Laugh. This is classic 80s slasher. It's got one of the funniest deaths I've ever seen in a film with the microwave scene. Oh, excuse me. But If you like your 80s cheesy slashers, never seen this one, definitely seek this one out. It's highly enjoyable. Evil Speak. I think this movie is fantastic. Really, really great film. Executive Koala. This movie is fucking bizarre, man. Like, really, really bizarre. That's what I love about Synapse Films, is that they put out shit like this, and this is just... I don't really want to get into it, but this is a weird, weird film. Not really overly... not that much horror, but I don't know. Just check it out. It's cool. Existence, or however you want to pronounce this. David Cronenberg. More of a sci-fi kind of thing. Very cool film, though. Exit 101 Halloween Party Massacre. I've yet to check this out. I just recently got that one. Exit Humanity. I thought this movie was pretty cool. Exorcismo. I've yet to actually check out this one. It's a Paul Naschy film. The Exterminator. Yeah, what can I say? I love this movie. I just recently got it on Blu-ray also. If you watched my last update, you would know that. But yeah, great film. Three Extremes. Fantastic anthology film. It's got 3 short stories. This edition right here has the full-length version of Dumplings in it, which is amazing. I love it. 3 Extremes 2, not as good. I remember one of the stories being pretty cool. I think it's The Wheel. Yeah, it was kind of forgettable, though. Faceless, this is a Jess Franco film. I love this fucking movie. I think it's underrated. I don't think a lot of people have seen this one. Yeah, definitely check that one out. Faces of Shylock. This one right here has got Ruby LaRocca in it. It's a anthology film, low-budget anthology film that I really enjoyed. I thought it was fantastic. Fade to Black. My opinion, one of the best movies of the 80s, or early 80s. I think this movie's great. I'd love to see somebody like Scream Factory put this out, give it a really good release. I think it's fantastic. The Fall of the House of Usher. Classic Vincent Price, Edgar Allan Poe story. Fan of the Dead. This is a documentary that a guy did about, Dawn of the Dead. It's not really that great, but I really enjoyed the artwork on this. I thought it was pretty cool, and it was super cheap. Faust, Love of the Damned. This is a I'm forgetting his name. Brian Usna film. It's actually pretty cool. Got Jeffrey Combs in there. Kind of enjoyed that movie. Double feature of Fear and Parents. Now, Parents is just fucking amazing. Fear is not a bad film. Fear.com. It is what it is. It's not bad. Fear of Clowns is terrible. Fear of the Dark is a very cool kind of anthology type film. Very neat stuff. Feast. Highly enjoyed that. Feast 2, not as good, but the part with the baby made me almost shit my fucking pants laughing, I will say. And Feast 3 is ridiculous, but it has its moments. Feed. Now, this movie is fucking disgusting. Like, nasty, disgusting. Oh, God, it's gross. I do recommend it, though. Fertile Ground, not that great. And last one on the shelf is Fido. Very awesome zombie comedy. I think this is one of the better ones. I love the idea behind this. I love the when it's set in the 50s. It's just fantastic. But yeah, so that's going to do it for shelf number 4. Once again, I apologize if this video went on too long. About 19 minutes right now, so I know I don't have to apologize every time. But anyways, that'll be part 4. I'll be back with part 5 in a few days or whatever. So hope you enjoy it. Leave comments. Moon616 signing off. Peace out.